Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I am your host, John Mookie Jam, joined as always with my co-hosts, Chad Peanuts.
Hey!
And Rich Raymers 767.
Yeah.
Put him in Trillo's mouth. So when we last left off, we started the first trial day of this god-awful case, but we're making our own fun.
Again.
About the proposal. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I'm not surprised. I'm disgusted. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for a chance to propose and give it to her.
You're
Of
gonna
course,
have to
I
play
also had it in my
pocketball.
pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. No, I think you left it on Epstein
I
Island.
got something in my front pocket. You don't really pocket.
You-
See what
Oh,
it
so-
does. You were going to propose. You, a puppet.
Oh. Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
Oh, God. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Bring it up. Oh, my God. Pull it up, John. Pull it up. Pull it up.
No! I hate this case so fucking much!
And John, when you pull it up, zoom in on the age.
We don't think we have to. Exactly. His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
No
You
shit!
fucking said
No shit! Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. Exactly. What was with that sigh at the end?
That's coming from me. Oh boy, all that yelling, I might have the hiccups now. Uh-oh. Okay, so, second statement. Hold it! What was it exactly you planned on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answers his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring?
Good, you did both. I'll overlay them in editing. Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far.
I wish this was a joke, honey.
Time for this to end right here.
Francisco's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One
No
hit from
kidding.
that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad.
Yeah, that's what it's on anyway. It is.
Yes, that's the right answer. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed with the bitch!
I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise her testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. I plan on giving an engagement ring to Regina. Okay. No, you do not have it in your pocket. Objection!
Oh.
Trillo, you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, looks like they're gonna double team me now.
God.
Do you recognize this ring? That's mine! Give it back! Thief! Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here?
What is going on here? I want to know as well.
Dance! Ben, say something! Don't be with the spotlight. I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room they put money, like a bank vault?
Oh yeah, that was the other thing you missed. When we went to go retrieve the badge that the monkey stole, we found the ring and a pile of shiny stuff. That filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent... These are not Italian cars! They're not Italian cars in the courtroom, Your Honor! Innocent Fiat's in my cart.
You know what Fiat stands for, right? It stands for fix it again, Tony! That's a Fiat, Dale. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey in every sense of the word.
I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny things.
God forbid he starts a Twitch channel and ties it to shiny grand Pokemon. Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Also, John, don't give me any ideas.
Well, I suppose it was a time, at night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right up after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, it could have been taken around that time.
Ben, what's with you? Whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand. I have admitted the thing, not I, Mr. Trilloquist. What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo? You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with them, were you? It's all that slow loafy fools called Baird's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
It's not because he was slow, it's because he had his hand still up my ass. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What could that possibly be?
Ben's testimony has a flaw.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated he chased after Money the Monkey. When the witness was all chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Interesting, Mr. Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant alive.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ha! I told you so many times. You think you know my story's not changing. You've already changed your story, stick boy, and I'm sure it'll change some more.
Well, there is one lie there. Are usually more lies behind it.
Exactly, Maya. Even if that delivery didn't make a terrible lot of sense. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't lie to me, Ben. Would you? I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. The money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him?
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Witnessing Max. All right. Hold it! So you testify you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something there? Let me guess. That's not it, Trillo.
You gotta say good evening at night. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better. There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. What do you think was wrong?
Trillo's evening greeting?
Isn't it a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? Strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
I mean, if I don't like a coworker, I ain't fucking talking to him.
Exactly.
Well, if it was simply to just be being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, bitch, that hurt!
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
Yeah, and winning isn't. You should have learned that in grade school. There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world. But I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot.
The witness will resume his testimony.
I'm absolutely sure it was... Okay, I think I read that one already. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys remember what happened between these two?
Yeah.
Why would he say good evening to him after...
The bottle.
Objection! Trillo, is it not true you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
Ugh.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It's just an argument. A disagreement at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clocked over the head. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Bitch! Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
That was an admission of assault and battery. That actually was...
Yes, that was legit assault and battery right there.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and the witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way that it was something to become cordial that evening. You know, unless he clocked him in the head and he lost his memory. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just show up and say, "Good evening," to his rival.
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He saw a different person.
Correct. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of silly is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? Sure. Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trillo saw that evening then?
Who do you think is the one person he would be unapologetically polite to?
The ringmaster?
Correct. His boss.
Yeah, his boss.
Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet.
It must be Regina. It's oh, this is so hard to read. No, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry. No, and no.
I support that.
I'm not reading that.
No. Again, Sean, court record. Just in case you always forgot.
Definitely cut that small part out for sure.
No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct? Wait, how can you gulp? You're made of wood.
It would be clop.
It'd just be a hollow wood sound.
Yeah, dunk.
Answer the question, Mr. Quist. I wish our Christmas decorations were out so I could get a nutcracker for that. Answer the question, Mr. Quist. And no, dying like a Mega Man character does not count.
Order! How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the Ringmaster, one Mr. Russellberry?
My mustache is an open banana.
My mustache is an open banana. The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night.
Although, honestly, after watching June the King's documentary on The Amazing Atheist, I don't want to think about bananas for a very long time.
Yes! Oh my god, they're not.
I do not want to know. I do not want to know.
No, you don't!
No, you don't. Trust me, no, you don't. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols? Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together, and I actually do mean everyone all together now. Actually.
Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
So there's gonna be a part where like the entire courtroom does that. So like when that comes up, we can all do together.
Okay.
I thought that was coming up. Because I just watched Pro ZD's playthrough of this earlier this year. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They didn't even look good on me.
They probably would. What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russellberry.
What? Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant? If that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we finally want a point in this one.
That is very unfortunate. You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess and I must shit.
Banana is coming out.
Real quick, I had to blow my fucking nose.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'm gonna mute my microphone so you have to hear it.
Honestly, I don't even know how that would work. A banana was way too mushy.
Did you tell
Why not a
him?
carrot? No, I looked it up myself. Why not a carrot?
I did not say a fucking thing.
December 29th, 11:54, District Court Lobby, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near the crime scene.
You know what I just noticed? Other than Maya, Austin didn't read for a single character today.
No.
Or Max, but Max is the defendant, so he can't say much.
Yeah. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And
while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's where the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
I'll be right back to get myself a cold one. Too bad he became a cold one. That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume without looking like Max.
Fabulous! That is fabulously possibility!
But I know that you're my defendant, but like, if he did that, wouldn't you have noticed?
Yeah.
Well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would a ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange?
And more importantly, why would you not notice? Especially not till now.
If you think about it, they found at this crime scene was my silk hat.
Yeah, there must have been some magic in it.
What about my cloak? What did it go?
Double.
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president?
Arrogant performer that isn't very smart. Yeah, I think the bar's been so low, it's possible for you now.
You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
Well, Max, if you get convicted of a crime, it turns out that's not going to stop you.
That's really cool.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
And not for the right reasons.
Deeper than that banana went.
Jesus!
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
December 29th, 1206, District Court, Court Number 2.
I don't know what's worse, this case or the fact that you just figured out what the banana was. Now that everyone is back and I have cleaned out my bowels, let's get started. The court is now back in session.
You didn't use a banana, did you, Your Honor?
Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call my next witness.
Rich, this one's you.
A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire team. What voice did I give? Oh, I gave him a crusty voice.
Yeah, crusty clown.
Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Is that a reference to one of the Three Stooges?
His name is Lawrence Curls and his nickname is Mo. So yes.
Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Yes.
Certainly. Why didn't you just call him a pitiful clown? I mean, look at him.
Oh, come on. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. Hey there, kids.
I'm just batting a carrot because I didn't want to use a banana. Did you see what that said?
I saw her in West Clydesdale, born and raised where I spent the most of my days. God damn it! Name and occupation.
If you hit him, he makes references.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking in autobiographical gibberish? I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life.
Well, that's
but
great
my cousin
news.
Krusty has.
That's great news.
I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. What do you call a paternity testing facility in Indiana, Austin?
Oh, God, what?
Who's your daddy? John! This is such a good idea! This is such a good idea! His eyes are going backwards.
His face looked like a clenched butthole, didn't it?
Yeah! Woo! I'm so glad. Okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh, God, this was such a great idea.
Of course, the court's like, what the
Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? Austin was like, ugh.
Well, at least that one was a Simpsons reference.
Yeah, how was that one? You whore!
But did you see he kept going? Did you see he kept going with the Fresh Prince?
Yeah. Your name.
I like that anime.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct? Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walking in. Without the humor, please.
Oh, I wanted to know how that one ended.
Okay.
Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal stoochy self in court.
You know when he can be his normal stoogey self?
Next time on the Super Bonus Round.
So thank you guys again so much for watching, and rest your voice while I have to go run an errand before we record again.
I do have to rest my voice.
Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Make sure to like and comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys again when you do. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go make a banana split.
No, you will not. Extra fudge.
I swear to God.
Don't forget nuts.
You're lucky I'm in striking distance right now.
No, he's not lucky. He's unfortunate.
I said I'm lucky for me.
And a pop cherry on top. Bye.
Goodbye.